your heart starts beating faster even thinking about that person. So you're in this constant fear state at all times. This is a sign there is something very, very wrong when your system is rejecting this person.
If your soul does not like the partner that you're with, your body will reject them.
You don't like their smell, like their natural scent, their like body odor. When that starts to like, something in your brain flips and you get disgusted, it's time to go.
After spending time with certain people over and over again, I always get this feeling and I'm like, what is it? And I think in the end, it comes down to that is your body rejecting the person. It's rejecting their aura, their soul, their energy. And I could be completely theorizing wrong about this, but I really do think I'm onto something. And I think that is why it's so important to be in tune with your body and really listen to how you feel when you are with certain men, or I guess when men are with certain women.
Your body rejecting that specific person. Had you have told me this years ago, I would have been like, what do you mean your body can reject somebody? Absolutely. And the kicker is you don't even know that it's rejecting that specific person. Let's talk about how your body starts to reject that person. So if this person comes around and you have anxiety, your heart starts beating faster, you get very nervous, maybe they're criticizing you constantly, maybe it's just a toxic environment. Your body starts throwing up red flags and saying, hey, we feel like we're doing a double time when this person comes around. This isn't normal. And even when that person isn't around, your heart starts beating faster even thinking about that person. So you're in this constant fear state at all times. This is a sign there is something very, very wrong when your system is rejecting this person. Now, the outcomes of rejecting this person can be UTIs, reoccurring UTIs. You guys, I cannot express how frustrating UTIs are, especially if you've never had them before in your life and you're like, wait a second, I don't even understand. You do everything, you change your diet. You stop pretty much eating at some point. You start taking all kinds of supplements. You're drinking tons of water. You're trying the cranberry juice. You're doing everything you can and nothing is changing.
I want to think that UTIs are caused by a virus, right? They're caused by a virus. And does this mean that when your body is rejecting a guy, you will have UTIs just out of the blue? Because I know UTIs come from a virus. And are you getting the UTIs from this guy, or it just comes, you just have them because your body is rejecting someone that you just met? I don't understand. Please, can anyone explain this to me in the comment section? I'll really love to know, because this is educating me on this subject matter. This is new to me. I want to learn about it. I really want to learn about it.
The other one is the rashes. The rashes from the top of your head to the bottom of your toes. You're like, what is going on? Why do I have all these rashes? Why is this happening to me? And you're frustrated because you feel like your body is failing you, but in reality, your body is trying to alert you. Your body is trying to say, we can't do this. This isn't sustainable for us. If you've been in this situation and you want me to share more about this, please comment below.
Did you know if
Okay, talking about the rashes that comes from head to toe. I mean, we as women, most of the time the women take supplements. We take also pills to control inception. To control conception, like not to get pregnant. And these hormones and pills affect our hormones. Like these pills and supplements affect our hormones, So sometimes the reaction from these will be rashes on your shoulder, on your back, or all over your body for some people. I've seen so many cases online, on social media, of young girls talking about how when they started taking a certain type of supplement, they started having rashes on their body. I've also seen women who talk about how when they wanted to take contraceptives, like the ones they put in the arm or any one of their choice, sometimes it brings a lot of breakouts, huge and painful breakouts all over their bodies. And in this case, if people are saying that sometimes you have rashes from head to toe to show you that your body is rejecting him, but on the contrary, some people are taking hormones, some people are taking supplements and pills to control conception. They don't want to be pregnant, right? And this ends up giving them rashes and reactions on their bodies. So is it that we don't understand that these pills and the contraceptives that we take also affect our health the same way as these ladies are describing how your body will react when it's rejecting someone, rejecting him? That's a question. I'm just throwing the question to the audience. And if you have answers to this, please, let's continue the conversation in the comment section about this, because it's very educative. And this is something that we really need to talk about, because sometimes it's misconception, you know. Maybe you're having the rashes because of the contraceptives that you're taking, but you attribute it to the fact that your body is rejecting him. Or maybe not.
If your soul does not like the partner that you're with, your body will reject them.
Oh yeah, we all know about the obvious ones. Like you get UTIs a lot, you get BV, like you get hives. I've gotten hives. But my favorite one that no one really talks about that much, but it's always true. The second that you don't like their smell, like their natural scent, their like body odor, when that starts to like something in your brain flips and you get disgusted, it's time to go. You gotta cut them loose.
One of the most telltale signs of knowing that a person is not meant for you.
The body odor. You don't like the natural smell. And I've seen so many studies saying that the male natural smell is very attractive. Like women are attracted to the male natural smell, the body odor naturally. That there's a science I saw somewhere that if your body, your hormones don't align with the person's natural body odor, then that person is not the right person for you. That's what I saw online somewhere, but I'm not so sure about it because I'm not a scientist, and this is a disclaimer. I'm not a scientist. I don't know anything about this, but I have seen something like that online. Is this true, or is she right? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not.
Is this. I know this is going to sound really crazy, but I know for a fact other women have experienced what I'm about to say. It's when you feel dirty after spending time with that person. Now, before you freak out, when I say dirty, I don't mean that the other person doesn't take care of themselves, doesn't groom themselves, or that person is dirty. It's just this feeling of like, you don't feel good after spending time with that person. And this can be as simple as cuddling with the person, kissing them, just spending time with them. And it's really weird because again, it's like the person could be the most tidy, cleanest person ever, but when you are done being with them, you just feel like different. I don't know if this has to do with pheromones or just you maybe not being as attracted to the person as you thought you were. But I realized this like yesterday after reflecting on different experiences with men that I've had and how I have felt after being in their presence. Like I could have the same dynamic going with 5 different guys, but after being with every single one, I could feel like I'm either on top of the world, I could have that like fresh, energized feeling, or I could have that dirty feeling that I'm describing. It's almost as if that person's like scent has gotten all over you. I guess the person's germs, like their energy has been intertwined with yours and your body rejects it, and so it feels like you literally have to like.
This also applies to guys, because I think last 2 weeks I had a podcast with a guy and we were talking about dating, modern day dating, and the guy was saying that when he left his girlfriend, his longtime girlfriend, they had been cohabiting, they've been living together, and they broke up. He felt so bad about it. And the topic we were talking about is that the one who is the cause of the breakup always moves on faster, and the one who is like pained, hurt, or more shattered is the one who takes time to soak, to cry, to feel the pain, to feel the hurt, and try to help themselves to heal, So we were talking about that, and he said when he broke up with his longtime girlfriend, what he did was that he wanted to sample. Like, he felt that, okay, I've wasted so much time, invested so much time in this girl, and I had been looking forward to have her as my partner. I wanted to have a family with her, but that's not what she wanted, and she broke up with me. So now it's time for me to go out and hunt, because naturally I'm a man and I'm a hunter. So he said he went out, he had a couple of hookups, and in the beginning it was all fun, but he realized that whenever he had a hookup with a girl, he went back. He didn't like it because he didn't like the feeling, the energy. He felt so dirty, he felt so bad about it. And this ties to this point. I really understand what she's saying, because the way the guy explained this to me, I could see that, he said it was genuine. He didn't feel so good about himself. I mean, he said when he went out, when he was having the chats with the girls, they went on dates, they hooked up, But after that, he said that at that time he felt that tiny short time of dopamine. He was so happy, excited. But after that, after having the hookup with the girls, he said he felt so dirty. He didn't feel happy about it. He didn't feel like he was contented. Like he didn't feel like he wanted another date with these girls. So this is really very good. This is a good part of this whole discussion. Like, people feel dirty. People feel like empty after being with some people. And that's a sign that shows that your body is rejecting that person. It also applies even to friendships, right? Sometimes you have these people who come to you who are like friends. In the beginning, it's all so love, love bombing. And then all of a sudden, when that person is not around you, you feel like you feel like you've wasted your time to be with that person. But I know it doesn't apply to this, but I'm just saying that that's another aspect of this to show that your body is rejecting someone.
Shower it off. And I recognize this because after spending time with certain people over and over again, I always get this feeling, and I'm like, what is it? And I think in the end, it comes down to that is your body rejecting the person. It's rejecting their aura, their soul, their energy. And I could be completely theorizing wrong about this, but I really do think I'm onto something. And I think that is why it's so important to be in tune with your body and really listen to how you feel when you are with certain men, or I guess when men are with certain women. Are you fatigued after you spend time with them?
I love the fact that she said with men and with some other women, with women. It goes both ways. We should be in tune with our bodies to feel the energy, you feel the vibe with the person. It goes both ways, because like I already mentioned in the example that I gave, that was from a guy and this is from a girl. It happens both ways. This happens a lot, and many people sometimes ignore the signs. They want to get to know these people, which is a good thing. Sometimes it's good, because at the end of the day, you find out that this person actually is a good person. Actually, your body is not rejecting this person, but your body is just alerting you to be cautious with this person.